Good morning, everyone. Today we are going to learn AngularJS course. This course I have created only for specifically BBA student, second year student, which is affiliated by the Savitribai Phule Pune University. So we'll start our session now. AngularJS introduction. What is AngularJS? As you already know that AngularJS, it's a JavaScript framework. It can be added to an HTML page with a script tag. In previous semester, you have learned the JavaScript. JavaScript is the client-side scripting language. Now, in this semester, you have to learn the AngularJS, which is nothing but the JavaScript framework. AngularJS extends the HTML attribute with directives and binds the data to HTML with expression. In AngularJS, we have to use MVC pattern, that is model view controller. There, you need to understand what is the directives, what is the expressions, and what is the scope, object. So here in AngularJS, what we have to do is we have to add the attributes in the HTML tag with the directives. We will see what type of directives are there in AngularJS. And later on, once we apply the directives, we have to bind the data to the controller with the help of the expressions or any other application requirement. We will see these concepts later on or in the next chapter. AngularJS is distributed as a JavaScript file and can be added to a web page with a script tag. We can distribute the JavaScript file that can be added externally into your HTML file with the help of the script tag. This is a CDN, that is a content delivery network. I have added a small code which is available on the Google API. This is called as the CDN, or later on we will see how to configure AngularJS on our machines. Okay, for this instance, just understand this is the script tag and this is the URL. If you want to run your AngularJS program online, then you need to embed this URL in the script tag. Now, what is the difference between the JavaScript and the AngularJS? So we will see one by one what is the difference between the JavaScript and AngularJS. In definition, JavaScript is an object-oriented scripting language, whereas AngularJS is an open source framework for creating the dynamic web applications. Second, in the context of the program, JavaScript, most interpreters written in C and C++, whereas AngularJS is written in JavaScript. JavaScript is used for creating the dynamic web application, whereas in AngularJS, which is used for creating the dynamic web applications, as well as it is used to create single page applications. It was mainly developed by Netscape Communications, and AngularJS, it was mainly developed by the Google. Concept: JavaScript based on the concept of dynamic typing as an interpreted language. It is based on the concept of model view controller to build the apps. JavaScript syntax is complex as compared to the AngularJS. AngularJS syntax is simple. JavaScript is complex to learn. We will see it later on how it is complex and how AngularJS is a simple to learning perspective. Filters. JavaScript does not support filters, whereas Angular does support filters. This concept also we will see it later when we will see the actual programs. Now next topic, that is the general features. What are the general features of the JavaScript? AngularJS is the efficient framework that can create rich internet application, that is RIA. This features is also applied to the JavaScript also. AngularJS provides developers an option to write client-side application. As I told earlier that JavaScript is the client-side scripting language, AngularJS is also client-side scripting language, but it is a framework of the JavaScript. Using JavaScript in clean model view controller MVC way. Applications written in AngularJS are cross-browser compliant. AngularJS automatically handles JavaScript code suitable for each browser. This is very important feature which AngularJS has. AngularJS is open source, completely free, and used by thousands of developers around the world. It is licensed under Apache License version 2.0. After seeing the general features, we will go to the core features of the AngularJS. First feature is the data binding. It is the automatic synchronization of data between model and view component. As I told you earlier, AngularJS is the framework and we have to use MVC pattern, that is model view controller pattern, in this AngularJS. So data binding plays a major role for binding the data from the view and through the controller. Second core feature, that is scope. We are having the scope object. These are the objects that refer to the model. They act as a glue between the controller and view. Next core feature is controller. These are the JavaScript functions bound to a particular scope. Later on we will see what is controller, what is model, what is view. Services. AngularJS comes with the several built-in services such as $HTTP to make an XML HTTP request. These are singleton objects which are instantiated only once in the app. Next feature is the filters. In AngularJS, we have filters. The filters which is used to select the subset of the items from up an array of the components, HTML component, and it will return you the new array. Directives. These are the markers on DOM, that is document object model elements, such as elements, attributes, CSS, and more. We will see when we do the actual program. This can be used to create custom HTML tags that serve as a new custom widgets. AngularJS has built-in directives such as ngbind, ngmodel, and many more. Next core feature, templates. These are the rendered view information from the controller and the model. This can be a single file, such as index.html, or multiple views in one page using partials. Another core feature, that is routing. It is again an important feature of the AngularJS. This feature is available for every MVC pattern. It is the concept of switching the views. AngularJS, we called it as the model view whatever. Model view whatever is the design pattern for dividing an application into different parts called model, view, and control, each with distinct responsibilities. AngularJS does not implement MVC in the traditional sense, as AngularJS does not implement this MVC in the traditional sense, but rather something closer to MVVM, that is model, view, view model. I know it will be little bit difficult to understand what is this component. We will see it in detail later on when we go to the MVC pattern. The AngularJS team refers to it humorously as a model view whatever. Another good feature of AngularJS is the deep linking. What is deep linking? Deep linking allows you to encode the state of application in the URL so that it can be bookmarked. The applications can then be restored from the URL to the same state. Dependency injection. We are having separate chapter for this dependency injection in the BBA CA course. In detail, we will see this feature in that chapter. But here I will just introduce you what is Angular dependency injection. AngularJS has built-in dependency injection subsystem that helps the developer to create, understand, and test the applications easily. Now, what is MVC architecture? Nowadays, when you develop the web applications or when you develop the any project, it is very important to understand the MVC architecture. If you implement the MVC architecture, if you design your application by using this MVC pattern, then it will be very easy to do the changes or to do the development or to understand the flow of the particular application. It is very easy to understand with the help of this MVC architecture. What is MVC? MVC is model view controller. As I told you, it is a software design pattern for developing the web applications. It is very popular because it isolates the application logic from the user interface layer and support separation of the concern. This is the diagram. These are the events. We are having the controller. Controller are nothing but the application logic. We write the functions over here, which is called as the controller. View is your displayed data, that is maybe in the form of the HTML, CSS, or the visual layouts. And model is actually deals with your data. Okay. So whatever the code, whatever data you are displaying through the view, it has to be displayed through the controller and with the with respect to the model. So this is the detailed description about what is model, view, and the controller. Let's say we will learn one by one. Model, it is responsible for managing the application data. It responds to the requests from view to the instruction from the controller to update itself. So here model is nothing but your data, actual data, or you can call it as a when we fetch the data from the servers, so that data is need to be considered as a model. Second is view. View, it is responsible for displaying all the data or only a portion of the data to the users. It also specifies the data in a particular format triggered by the controller's decision to the present data. They are script-based template systems such as JSP, ASP, PHP, and very easy to integrate with the Ajax technology. For this instance, just understand view is the nothing but the displayed data. Now the controller, it is responsible to control the relations between the model and the views. It responds to the user input and performs the interaction on the data model objects. The controller receives input, validates it, and then performs business operations that modify the state of the data model. What is the, in nutshell, what is the task of the controller? In controller, we write down some functions, we write down some application logic. And what is the task of the application logic? It acts as a glue between the controller and the model. We are having one object, that is the scope, that will act as a glue between the model and the controller. In controller, we write down the several functions. That several functions may access some data from the model, or and it is going to be displayed to the view. Okay. So what is the one of the most important use of this MVC is, when you do any changes in the model, it will automatically get reflected to the view, or vice versa. Whatever the data you change into the view, that will automatically get reflected into the model. So this is a very good advantage of MVC architecture. We are having three separate sections, that is model, for it is responsible for data, view, it is responsible for displaying the data, controller for writing the application logic. In traditional way, we write down the code, we mix all the code which is responsible for the data, which is responsible for the displaying the data and application logic. We embed this into one file. So instead of that, we are having the actual MVC pattern in the AngularJS. So this is what about the introduction about the AngularJS. I will stop here. In next video, we will see the installation of the AngularJS and some simple programs with the help of the AngularJS. Thank you.